Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on the Plucky Squire, a video game. I know I don't do a lot of video game reviews anymore, even though people seem to like them. I'm just so out of video games. But this game looks really cool, and there's a bunch of games coming out. There's not a lot of trailers today. So this is called the Plucky Squire. So it starts off in this kid's room, and you can see it's like 3D rendered, and then it zooms in, and it goes to this book, right? And then the book opens up, and like the game is on the book, and you see the little character moving around, doing what they do in video games, fighting little monsters in 2D. But you have this, yeah, it's on like the book, look, which is really cool. And then there was a moment that reminded me of an old game. I can't think of what it was. Yeah, it was this one. So here, there's like their version of Punch Out, where he has to fight this guy, and he grows big arms, and then he has to fight him. And so I'm thinking, oh, this is kind of cool, right? This is like a 2D game, but it's got this like you're playing in a book. And the technology for this is, it's not quite here yet. It's definitely not this clear, but it's there. They have electronic paper that can almost do this. But then suddenly he jumps out of the book and then comes to the 3D rendered world, and then it becomes about him roaming around that. And so then he's got 3D adventures here. He jumps on the cup, gets little adventures here. I mean, this looks like a lot of fun. It looks like you've got all kinds of crazy places to go to, and I like this whole setup. You know, it's a kid's game, obviously. There's not going to be anything crazy or scary about it, but I love the different sort of formats that they're playing with, right? So at the PluckySquire.com, apparently this is going to be Xbox Series XS, so I could play it, PS5, Nintendo Switch, PC, so everybody, which is also good too. I mean, look at this. So he jumps into this world. I guess this is on some kind of, sort of canister, and then maybe at some point the canister opens, and then he's fighting the guys in the rendered world in 3D. So it goes back and forth. I mean, you could do a lot with this, and it looks fun. Wow, the look of this thing is just fantastic. I mean, that he jumps from the 3D page to the real world. Now maybe this is all in the trailer, in the cinematics, but I don't think so. I don't think so at all. So, and you got this cool imaginative world, this kid's room, and the characters running around. It's harmless, but it draws me in. This looks like a lot of fun. You know, it looks like you would have a lot of cool different levels, playing in a different way. You know, I mean, I would certainly think this would be a great game for a kid. You know, pretty much a kid of most ages, you know, until they're teenagers and older teenagers. And then they're probably not interested. They want something a little edgier. But you know, it's just a bunch of goofy characters. There's no politics in here that I could see, which is nice. And yeah, I think it's very imaginative. I like the use of the format. These people are doing stuff. Let's see if I can find that scene. There was another scene with like a book where you see him. Yeah, at this moment he's back. He's in the rendered world, but he's also playing with the book again. So you got all these different layers, and it's in a kid's room. So I assume maybe the kid comes in at some point. Maybe he's got to hide. I don't know, like Toy Story. But so you got the kid's room, and then he's a character in a book, but he's also real, and so there are all these different layers to play with. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you could do a lot with that story, right? Is he based on a real thing? Is this the kid's imagination? Is this, you know, a real toy that's come to life for some reason? Cool. I gotta hand you this one. Devolver Digital. Wow, you're really using like everything you could possibly can in this game. And I wish games would, you know, get more creative like that. It really is sort of a cool, you know, a cool take on the technology. You really sort of, oh, there's a little guy that I didn't even see him. I guess he's the bad guy. It's like some evil wizard or something. And then here's the cool wizard that helps him. You got little squires out here, little pig guys. I probably wouldn't buy this game, but if I had it, I'd probably play it. I'd probably wait until it went into the used bin, get it on the cheap. But it looks fun. So the Plucky Squire. I assume this is coming out in the not too distant future. Do we have a date on this? Let's see. This is the revealed trailer. Oh, so it's not until 2023. I think it's a little early to promote it. I mean, you're talking at least 6 months, but yeah, maybe Christmas. Maybe it'll be ready for Christmas. I don't know, but I like it. I like it a lot. All right, I can't really do a three act breakdown of this. I just assume it'll just be levels, you know. Not really 3 acts in a video game. It's not that story driven. But there's a lot of game trailers out now. I watched a bunch of them. Most of them aren't very story driven. One was, but I like this game better. It's happy. It makes me happy. All right, that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble for our more base takes. I will be doing the live stream tomorrow at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. is when I do live streams on the weekend, usually on Sunday, but tomorrow I'm doing Saturday because I have a show on Sunday. I will be in Toms River at the Toms River Elk Lodge in Toms River, New Jersey. I said Toms River 4 times. And so I'll be there for the Jersey Shore Comic-Con. Come on out. I will I have book 9? Did I get book 9? No, I didn't get book 9 yet. Yeah, I didn't get it yet. But I do have up to book 8. And plenty of other stuff. So hope to see you there. And we'll see you